Hi everybody, my name is Rosalie Tenset. I am a relatively new filmmaker. I guess I made 3 films in 2013, short films, and they all made it into festival, which I don't even know what I was thinking, doing 3 short films in 1 year. Hello Evan, welcome. And then in 2014, around Thanksgiving, well actually over Thanksgiving weekend, I shot a 4th film, which is named Hello Tangier. Hello Evan. Hi. Hi you guys. And that 4th film, which is named Failure Groupies, has made it into 23, I think we're at 23 or 24 film festivals. Hello Dad, or Furs. Just say your first name. Hi to Phyllis. Hi, welcome. Welcome. Thanks so much for coming. So this last film that we shot and has been out in festival has been in 23 festivals. We've won 5 different awards, a couple of best shorts in the festivals that we were in. And I thought, you know, this would be a great place for people who are trying to create new content, either web series or short films or even feature films, to kind of talk about how to strategize with film festivals. Thank you so much for the hearts. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hello, Real Al Dunn. Good to see you. So for people who are, really like the hearts, thank you so much. For people who have never, am I familiar with Free Fly? No, I'm not. Let me write that down. What is it? Can you tell me what it is? And I will try to stay on topic. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do this regularly, sometime between 10 and 10:30 every night. You make the movie. The movie. Okay, Evan. Totally don't know what that is, but if you tell people, hello. Hey, I think that's Jonathan Gabby. How are you? But I'm going to look it up now and I'll check it out. But one of the things I want to cover here is how do I, once I go to make a film, how do I get a 3-axis gimbal system? I'll look at that. Okay, for cinema. I'll take a look at it. Hello, Tiffany. How are you doing? Great work. Good, good. So one of the things that we're going to try to do on this program is talk about, okay, I have an idea. I want to do original content. What is the best plan of action? I have come up with several different topics that I want to cover while I do this periscoping, either every night or every other night. I'll take a look at that, freesystems.com. So we're going to talk about how you go about maybe budgeting for it, or can you do it with absolutely no budget? And if you do it, hi Tiffany, then if you have no budget for it, how to talk about how realistically can I use this content once I do it on a no budget or low budget, or how can I accumulate a crew or people to want to work with me, how to, maybe you produced a web series, maybe you're in post-production, what do you need to do with the content? Hi Allison. Before putting it out there, what are the legalities of it? Like, as you're writing it, what do I want to do with this? How do I figure out the future of this piece as I'm writing it so that you can be able to see a possible future with the piece, even if it's an experimental, or what I called my first 3 shorts. I would thank you for the hearts. I would call those first 3 shorts like shit shorts. Other people call them experimental shorts, but they taught me a ton about what I needed to know for when we produced the 4th short, which now is winning awards. So I had to learn trial by error on many of these things and did find fabulous resources, and I want to be able to share those. Beta shorts, I'll take a look into that. Also want to talk about, like, let's say you're an actor, how do you use the film festivals to your advantage? I'm also an actor. I'm an actor. I was trained actor first, and now am also doing filmmaking. And how do you, like, combine these talents and use it to your advantage? If you are just an actor who is, you know, maybe in a film or not even in a film. Should you go to the film festival? How do you use the film festival? Hello, Bonnie. Thank you for inviting followers. Bonnie Gillespie, by the way, just joined us. I don't know if everybody's familiar with Bonnie Gillespie, but she's an amazing coach in LA, and she wrote this book called Self-Management for Actors, and it encourages people to produce their own work, and it's wonderful because you know, if you're sitting around saying to yourself as an actor, oh, I can't get work, it's about how do you go out there and create work that fits your brand, and she's wonderful. So please follow Bonnie Gillespie. You will be thrilled that you did and buy the book. She is the boss, the boss. So she also encouraged me to do this this periscoping. So submission fees, we're going to talk about submission fees. We're going to talk about like how do you budget for submission fees, which festivals do you pick based on your film, because quite often maybe the film that you have just isn't right for that festival, so you could be wasting your money. I've learned a lot about this past 3 years, and I'm happy to share this. So these are going to be some of the topics we cover. Also about how do you network? Like if you're an actor, do you go to these film festivals even if your film is not in it? Should you go? Do you feel like a loser when you're there? Or how can you take advantage of it? You don't have to be feeling like a third wheel when you go to these film festivals. There's ways of making this a great networking opportunity for you. And I can talk about that because there's great ways of doing it, and then you can see the actor coming at you. Now that I'm on the other side of the table as a producer, you can see the actor coming at you that has that desperation and how that's going to work against you rather than for you, and we can talk about how to finesse that. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you. I think these are going to be great topics too, man. That's why I thought, man, maybe I should be doing that, right? Okay, then we're going to talk about like what types of workshops could you go to that are worth it for you to become a better filmmaker before you do it. There are a lot of places all over, not just in your, because I don't know where all of you are from, but not just New York, LA, or Chicago. You can do a lot of this online, and I can tell you how you can find a lot of these forums and workshops online that you can watch, because you can shoot a film anywhere, man. You can shoot it with your phone now, and yes, it's a gold mine. This is a gold mine. And I also have equipment that I've bought now that I want to share with you. So we'll have like a little equipment thing, like if you want to shoot your film first, let's say on your phone, just to like figure it out and say, hey, this isn't going to be the real deal, but why not start shooting now? I've bought things like little lenses that go on my iPhone, which I was playing with today. So one day we'll have a topic about lenses and different types of gear to buy if you want to just make something even with your own phone for no money. We'll talk about that too. We're also going to talk about budgeting for the festivals. I think I talked about that. Oh, whether or not you need to buy like things like postcards and posters and when that's appropriate. Do you need those types of things? We're going to talk about the hierarchy of the festivals. Like, I don't know if people are aware of this, but you could submit your festival to like a festival that's near to you and find out that that's something maybe you shouldn't have done, because the hierarchy is once you've been in a festival, other festivals will not accept you. So we're going to have a topic day about what is the hierarchy of the festivals, which are the top tier festivals that you want to kind of get eliminated from or get in. You know, more importantly, we want to try to get in those. But even if you can't, maybe why you didn't. Maybe the festival wasn't appropriate for your film. But maybe you should try anyway. Like, screw it, man. Just, you know, put it out there. But you have to make sure that you aren't eliminated, because there are rules to these festivals. Once you've been in a certain market, there are festivals that won't let you even have your film submitted. But we can talk about maybe how to get around that too. We'll have a little conversation about that. Maybe, what about submitting your scripts to festivals? Like, which festivals are worth it, submitting your scripts? Or should you just get out there and just shoot it yourself? There are different festivals. There are different types of online festivals, too. How worth it is it? When is it just a scam to make some money? We'll talk about that. Then we're going to talk about why can't I have my film online? Like, why can't I just put it on YouTube and then submit it to film festivals? And why do I even want to go to film festivals? We'll talk about the fact that film festivals will eliminate you. You're not able to be in a film festival if it's accessible to the public. So those are some of the things we'll talk about as well. Now, there's other things I'm sure that people might have questions about. Like, we're going to talk about the union, SAG. All my films were shot with a SAG contract, even though I never paid my SAG actors. We'll talk about how you could do that and how it's absolutely possible to work with the unions to get, you know, really great actors in your productions. And if there's any other topics, I would entertain any other topics that people want to email me. or just even, I'm sorry, put up here. Thank you for the hearts. If you want to be able to ask different types of questions, I'm going to provide you a little way to get a hold of me here. If you want to take a screenshot, can you see this? Can you see this, guys? This is, I'm going to put everything after I do it on a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel says it's going to be Rosalie Tenser, like with a plus sign, and then I'm going to have a special little, what do you call it? Like I can't remember what do you call that? Where it is? A playlist. I'm gonna have a playlist that's gonna be called the new filmmakers tips, and I will upload all these videos each time to that, so that if there's an episode that you miss, you'll be able to come back and go, oh, I didn't get to see that. I'm gonna check that out later. These are some of my Twitter handles. The film that I shot that's winning a bunch of awards right now is called Failure Groupies. You can check that out here at www.failuregroupies.com, and you can see the trailer for it. And I have a little exciting news about the film. It is being picked up or optioned for a feature, so I am busy writing that feature right now, and I have a meeting about it tomorrow morning. So and I can talk about like how did that happen? How did that happen as a result of film festivals? And so yeah, woohoo, right, Allison? I know. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm really thrilled about it. So love it. Oh, that's really cute. Those hearts, Allison. Thank you so much. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, I will always announce ahead of time when I'm going to be online doing the periscopes. And if you have questions, go ahead and Twitter them to me, and I'd be glad to answer any of them. If nobody has, does anybody? Thank you for the hearts. I love the hearts. Thank you so much. Is it currently? Oh yes, it is currently playing in 2 festivals coming up. Thank you for asking that. Thank you, Tiffany. On June 13th, we're going to be at the Trenton Film Society in Trenton, New Jersey, and it is playing there at 2:30 in the afternoon at the Trenton. You know, next time I do this scope, I'll put up like information about it. But if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see I'm always announcing it. Hey, Punky Brewster Star, I love it. Oh my God, that's a great name. Our film show's next on June 13th at 2:30 Trenton, and then we're in the Manhattan Film Festival, which I'm really excited about. The Manhattan Film Festival is June 19th at 9:30 p.m. I'm thrilled about it. If you guys are in Manhattan, please come join us. And what is my biggest lesson? If I could... Oh, well, I think the biggest lesson is if you really want to have a film that's going to be successful, that's going to be more than just the shit shows that I shot the first 3 films. Although, you know what? The scripts were really good on that. Your scripts really are primary. But film festivals... it's such a tough competition right now to get into film festivals that the production values really do matter now. They just do. Having a really good story is great, but your sound is important. I had with the first 3 films that we did, one of the people that I was working with was doing all the production end of it, said to me, oh, they don't care about sound. Oh, sound is not a big deal. Well, he was talking about film festivals like 15 years ago, and that is not the case anymore. You have to have good sound. We can forgive the picture being not as well lit here and there, but you really have to have a really good story and amazing actors. I have to tell you this, now that I've been to all these film festivals and I've seen a lot of films, don't skimp. Don't hire your friend to be an actor. Get a real actor. Get it rehearsed, because brilliant acting, you can forgive the picture. You almost can forgive the sound. Remember how important sound is to us. We listen to music every day, and you just cannot ignore the fact that sound takes you out of the environment. It takes you out of where you're at. You can kind of forgive that grainy light or whatever for a brief second, and a picture, but there's no excuse, you guys. I mean, your iPhone 6 has better pixels on it than I mean, you can find somebody to absolutely shoot this better. But we had people with our first 3 films actually write to us and say, we love what you're doing. We love the acting. We love the storylines. We think they're amazing. The actors are terrific. We think it's hilarious, really, really funny. We'll waive your fees for the next time you submit, but your production values have to come up to the level of what we expect. It's just because technology has changed, and it's absolutely possible to do it. So I think that's the biggest lesson. And to go in prepared. Just go in prepared. You have to be a little organized about this. You can't just you can wing it. You can go on the weekend and shoot it with your phone and try to learn some software and shoot it, and consider that like your first draft of it. This is if you want to get into festivals, you want to win some awards. If you don't care about that, you just want to be able to learn how to do this and use it as experimental, just be aware that that's what you're doing. And be fine with, you should do that, because you're going to learn a lot doing it. Listen, if I hadn't made those first 3 films that just did not do very well, there's no way I could have made the 4th film, which looks like, a real movie. So that's how you learn. So just get out there and do it. Biggest lesson is just get out there and do it. Bonnie Gillespie, who wrote Self-Management for Actors, has a big saying, which is to launch at 85%, and she's absolutely right with that. I mean, because if you don't get off your ass and do it, it's not going to get done. So you might as well get off your ass and do it, and make mistakes and learn from those mistakes, and then go back and, get a better crew, get a better sound, get better actors, whatever it is. Just because you shoot it once doesn't mean you can't go shoot it again, But get your story. Make the story something that means something to you, that's from your heart, that you absolutely have passion about, because you're going to be dealing with it for a very long time. Networking at festivals, Tiffany. Well, do you want me to do that next? Do you want the networking one to be next? I could do networking tomorrow night. If you want to do networking at the festivals, I could talk about that. Okay. All right. So Tiffany, I'm going to write that down. So tomorrow night, if you guys want to talk about the networking at the festivals, that's what I'll do. Again, I'll broadcast sometime between 10 and 10:30, depending on what's going on. I will do the networking for both actors and for filmmakers, like what I have found has been effective. Oh, punky, yeah, it's not always mistakes you make, but how fast you recover from them. You know what? I don't look at anything as a mistake. I look at it as a learning opportunity, because I have pulled some real, probably insert foot into mouth moments myself. So I can maybe share some of these, do not do this tips. If you do it with a sense of humor, you can always get away with anything. I don't know. But, there are just some hierarchies to the festival that it's important to understand. So we will, hey, Kathy, it's really good to see you, Kathy. Hello. I saw you earlier tonight. Hey, you guys, follow Kathy Carey, because she's a filmmaker that has more experience than I do. Hello, Kathy. Hit on her right now. Tap her. Follow her. She's really great. She also is a filmmaker. She makes really great films, and she's doing periscopes as well each night, and she's talking about the process too. So, thank you, J.R. Hicks. Thank you. I don't know what your first name is, but thank you so much for that compliment about the trailer. It's, we're really excited about it being made into a feature. We're really getting pretty pumped about it. So now in fact, I asked Kathy Carey a question tonight when I was on about, I had a writer's block situation happen to me today. Well, the whole weekend. But I did keep writing regardless. So I'm probably going to throw out everything I wrote this weekend. But you know what? You got to just keep doing it, right, Kathy? So... But I try to just maintain a sense of humor. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you so much. That's it. Just keep writing. She suggested the artist's way. Kathy Carey suggested the artist's way, and the idea of free writing the first 3 pages, of the morning, and not judging. And that's a great way to just open up and get your juices flowing. Great, Allison. That's so cool. That is, the artist's way. Pressfield. She also talked about Pressfield, who I just love. The War of Art. Another great book about how to proceed. And then Save the Cat. I don't know if anybody's read Save the Cat, but that is another film. That's another film book, like a screenwriter's book, that I just also found very effective, because it talks a lot about structure, and that helps, because you can have the best idea in the world, but it does need a foundation of structure to hang on. And some of us, it seems like it's going to be innate because you've been telling stories for so long, but it's essential. Structure is just essential. Oh, and oh, here's another little tip: 98 pages, especially for comedies. Just try to keep it around 98 pages. That's what I'm being told right now that I'm supposed to be doing with this next feature. So, well, it's actually going to be my first feature. I wrote another feature before, but I honestly haven't had the balls to put it out there again. Save the cat. Yes, save the cat. Read the book. It's really great. Yes, and take action. Just take action. So I know I covered a lot tonight, like about the topics that we're going to cover, but per Tiffany's suggestion, tomorrow night we are going to discuss networking at the festivals. Tiffany, are you a filmmaker or an actor? Are you going underneath being a filmmaker? Oh, thank you so much, Tiffany. Tiffany, are you a filmmaker and an actor? Or you're an actress and you're in the film that's going to the festival tomorrow? Or that's coming up? Is that, what's the name of the film? So we all know what film you're in, Tiffany. Oh, so you're the actress in the film. Fantastic. And is it a short or is it a feature? And what festival is it going to? Okay, I'm writing this down. I'm going to guess I can go find that trailer somewhere. Rubato. And yeah, which festival is it going to be in, Tiffany? Oh, it's a short. Terrific. That's great. And which festival is it going to be in? And not by any chance one of the ones I'm going to be in, Manhattan. Is it going to be in the Manhattan Film Festival? Macon. Like Macon, Georgia? Is it Macon, Georgia? Oh, hold it. You know I'm a UGA graduate. Wolf. Yes, I have my master's from UGA. My mighty fine acting degree, as they call it. Tiffany, that's amazing. That's great. Congratulations. Yes, let's talk about it. Go Dogs. Go Bulldogs. Go Dogs. Oh, Georgia Tech? Are you kidding? Oh my God, this is great. You know, who are the two singers that are from Georgia? The two girls. They were big when, well, I will discuss it another time. I'm going off topic. I'm not going off topic. I refuse to go off topic. Okay, so we're going to talk about networking at the festivals as an actress tomorrow night, but also as a filmmaker because, you know, many of the same rules apply and and we definitely will, we'll cover that. Well, so we'll do networking tomorrow night. That sounds terrific, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. And I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow night. Oh, who has a BFA? Hold it. How could UGA and Georgia Tech people get together? Isn't that against the rules? Back when I went there, it was a pretty big rivalry, as I recall. But I'm old. Maybe things have changed. Now they're just lovers. You guys just marry each other. I love it. Okay. Good night, you guys. It was so much fun. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.